Welcome back to King's. Okay, I'm gonna stop doing that. It wasn't funny the first time.
It's the best part.
It was kind of funny.
It was a little funny.
It's the calling card.
King's Quest.
There you go. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Sierra Saturday. It's King's Quest 6. We are back in the land of the Green Isles. We just spent a lot of time talking to the bookshop owner. And now we're going to tear the place apart.
Who the fuck is this motherfucker in the corner with the hood? He's mysterious.
An old man occasionally steals sidelong glances at Alexander from under a concealing hood.
Did we try and talk to the guy?
We did, I think, yeah.
Good day, sir.
The mysterious old man just ignores Alexander.
What a dickbag.
He doesn't want to talk to you.
Throw
He
self
doesn't want to
in
get caught
fire.
for shoplifting.
Well, I guess we'll just read some books, huh?
Yeah.
These shelves hold a collection of oddly titled guidebooks. Alexander notices such books as How to Become King with Little or No Rupees Down, Finding the Right Girl with the Right Dowry, and Why Good Princesses Like Bad Wizards.
Some
Comedy.
things never change.
No,
I wonder what
indeed.
he's reading.
What's he looking at? Yeah.
Assorted travelogues and biographies are arranged on these shelves.
Travelogues and biographies.
What's that blue thing by the door there?
Blue thing by the door?
Volumes of poetry are on display
We'll
on
check
this
that out in
bookshelf.
just a moment.
Sure, poetry.
Thinking of Cassima, Alexander decides to leaf through one of the volumes of love poetry.
Ugh.
He reads, Thy hair, thy lips,
this one has a
thy
very
beauteous
tempting
face,
centerfold.
and all thy studied female grace have won for thee anon a place within this broken breast.
Ew.
Not bad.
Beautiful.
And another. Upon the shore the lilies bend, untouched by worldly care, where shadow they her earthly bed, oh, that she were not there. Yikes. And another. What was it when I looked at you? What power has chained me through and binds my heart with links so tight I cannot live without the sight of you? What nameless thing has captured me and made me powerless to flee? What thing is it without a name that brings my mind e'er back the same to thee?
There's a lot of words.
The name of love cannot apply. Its commonness does not decry the haunted, hunted, painful cry that my heart makes for you, that e'er my soul eternal makes for you.
Check.
A little close to home, that one.
Alexander returns the love poem book to the shelf.
Yeah, no shit.
Oops. There's that centerfold.
I just wanted to see how many times you guys were going to get caught off by the narrator.
Fucking fuck.
Love it.
There's that centerfold. Pick it up.
Alexander picks up the fallen page. It's the love poem he particularly liked. It must have fallen out of the poetry book.
Fallen out, in
Yeah,
quotes.
After he rips the page out.
You may keep it if you like, sir. I have glued the stubborn thing back in place 2 times already.
I do rather like it. Thank you, merchant.
Yes,
All right,
thank you, shopkeeper.
We gotta get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, let's ditch this
All right.
redatorium.
We'll just check this out.
There's a
then we'll go.
small table near the door that bears a sign. The sign has undergone a number of changes. It once read 10 pence, but that was crossed out and replaced with 5 pence, then 1 pence, then free. The sign currently reads, Take one, please. Only one book remains on the table.
Oh.
It looks like the bookshop owner really wants to get rid of that book.
Are we gonna help him out?
I think we are.
Alexander picks up the book from the small table.
Oh, yes, please, take that book. You have my most humble thanks for doing so, good sir.
Really? Thanks.
Donka.
Thank you
Donka.
thank you for your
Let's see what we
trash.
just got our hands on. Yeah.
Thanks for
One
the
man's trash
buddy.
is another man's treasure, right?
I don't know.
Let's see.
This book
Alexander
is garbage.
opens the bargain book and reads a paragraph at random.
2 dulcimers raised to the degree of 40 half-dulcimers, divided into equal parts by the third of a cackle of grouse geese, put over the result of 10 fine mackles, albeit small fine mackles, stretched over the total of 53 1/8 bottles of wild beast lard.
Yeah.
I can only imagine.
Incredibly boring book. No wonder the bookshop owner wanted to get rid of it so badly.
I can only imagine what kind of mathematics are being done in this book as well. Most of this was like animals but like with various like subdivisions and shit like that. Here, take this shit back. I don't want it anymore.
Might I return this?
Please, I had a hard enough time getting rid of that book in the first place.
Now get out!
You didn't really get rid of it.
No,
I haven't left yet.
All sales are final, even if you didn't pay. Right.
What's up here?
Oh.
Oh my.
There's a young girl in the yard. The girl is dressed in a long, plain orange robe with a thick headdress. From the appearance of her clothes and from a skittish, fearful look about her, Alexander gets the strong impression that she is a servant, or even worse, a slave.
Oh,
The serving
no.
girl appears to be stealing a quiet moment tending the rose bushes.
Hey, baby.
Hey, come here. Come over here.
You lazy thing! Get back to work and stay away from those roses! I've told you 1,000,000 times, those flowers are too sweet for the likes of you!
Oh.
You've still got to do the breakfast dishes, make lunch, and clean the stables yet this morning! And get your veil back on! No one wants to look at your face!
Oh.
Jesus.
Whoa.
Stepmother.
I gotta say, the voice acting, way better.
Oh yeah, no, it's fantastic. I am, however, going to have to pause us for a moment. I will be right back. Sorry, everybody.
Oh, that's way better. That's nice.
Yeah.
Actually, little piece of trivia: the creator of the Roland series, he passed away this week.
Yeah, that's really unfortunate. We did get the news right before we started recording that. Ikutaro Kakehashi, who is the creator of the MT-32, has passed away. So we'll be
Pioneer in a lot of
dedicating this
ways.
episode to him.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And the reason why the music in the last couple of games has been so fucking fantastic. So
That's for sure.
yeah.
All right, so what are we gonna do about this slave girl?
Oh, not much.
Oh, nothing.
Hey, stranger, come join me. The water is wonderful, and I can show you the way to the next island.
Who the hell are you?
A young boy is happily swimming in the sea off the docks.
Good day. I'm Alexander. What are you doing in the sea?
What does it look like I'm doing? I'm swimming. I mean, come join me. The water's wonderful. I can show you the way to the next island.
I mean, that sounds compelling.
Come on, jump in.
That does
A
not
little
sound
water won't
compelling
hurt
at
you.
all.
Come join me if you're brave enough.
If you're brave
Yeah.
enough. Did he just call
What
us
are you waiting for?
unbrave?
I said I'd show you how to get to the next island, didn't I?
I think he did.
We'll show
I'm gonna Go
him.
ahead and ignore him for now.
Let's check out this here boat.
That's strange. The young boy in the water just disappeared. Oh well, perhaps he just dove under the water.
Perhaps he drowned. We can only hope.
Right. We can only hope. No, yeah. So there's something interesting that I'm just going to point out as far as that particular character. You may or may not notice some characters have a shining eye. If you look carefully, like while they're kind of walking around or before talking to you and so on, they'll see sort of a glimmer on their eye. I want you to keep that in mind.
Wait a minute. I've seen a glimmering eye already.
Yes.
In one of the
cutscenes. A couple of times.
Yeah.
Indeed. Yeah. So keep that in mind. Because, those people are not to be trusted.
Don't trust the glimmer eyes. Oh.
Yeah, what do you want?
Can I have your hat? Your hat is bitchin'.
Alexander is already...
I have this ring. You
Wait,
see,
no.
my name is Alexander, and I'm from Daventry.
Is that so? Well, that's nice and all, but I really can't do anything for you, so just walk away nice now and leave me be.
Dang.
Excuse me. My name is Alexander. The owner of the bookshop in the village told me you might be able to help me. I hear you used to run this ferry for the islands. I'd like to talk to you if you have a moment.
You say old Allie sent you? I can't see why. The ferry's not running, you know.
I understand. I'd just like to talk to you about the islands if you don't mind.
Well, I guess it'd be all right if Allie sent you. Well, don't just stand there. Come on inside.
Sweet.
Right.
What is it you wanted to talk about, young man?
We get to hang out with a salty sea dog for a little while.
Is,
I hope you're...
Is he
Go
wearing
on.
pants, or...?
Is he wearing pants?
Yeah.
I mean...
That's my first
I'm not
question.
sure. He's got the hand down there, so we're probably okay.
Okay.
Oh,
Yep,
sure.
yep. So I hope you guys are ready for some more dialogue.
Oh, boy. Bring it on.
I'm a visitor to these islands. I'd like to learn what I can about the area.
So you said outside. What is it you want to know?
Well, for one thing, why has the island's only ferry been dry docked?
Huh. It just ain't safe to sail these days. What with the islands feuding and all. Wazir Al-Hazred ordered the ferry closed till things settled down. Me, I don't think she'll ever see water again.
Oh.
But why are the islands feuding?
You got me. Something about stolen property or some such thing. 'Tis a real shame. Things used to be so friendly.
Then this unrest is recent.
A few years is all, but it's been long enough.
Perhaps if the ferry were repaired.
This old thing? This ferry's been out of water so long she's no longer even seaworthy. Her boards have dry rot. She'd fall apart at the first taste of seawater.
Her dry
But
rot
there
has
must
dry
be some
rot.
way to get off this island.
There's only one other way to travel that I know of. A magic map. The owner of the pawn shop can tell you more about that than I can,
A
Alexander.
magic map, you say?
Mm-hmm. Looks
Well-
like Alexander might just end up being back to one of his old tricks, huh? Yeah. Well, that's about all of the time that we have for this particular episode of King's Quest VI, but I'd like to thank everybody for watching. There will be more of the ferryman in the next episode. Just FYI.
Oh, God. The pantsless
Oh,
wonder.
lots.
The pantsless
Lots
chef.
and lots of it. Mm-mm.
Ugh.
Thanks, everyone.
Boots, balls hanging out.
Will we be paying the ferryman next episode? Stay tuned.
Find out. We won't.